Hi Capricorn, and welcome back to the channel. I hope all is well with you. I hope you guys are taking care of yourself and I hope you're all safe. This is going to be your reading for the month of March 2020. Apologies for the delay of your video. I'm really sorry. Normally I like to do my videos before the month changes, but life gets in the way, as you guys may all know. This reading is going to be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus. And if you are interested in a personal reading, all my information is in the description box below. Information of how you can book a reading, etc. All right. And if you are interested in astrology, then please go and check out my sister's channel, which is entitled Beyond Astro K. All the information will be in the description box below. All right. So let's take a look at your reading and let's see what may have occurred for you in the past. So the first card we have for you, Capricorn, we have the Four of Cups. So in the past, Capricorn, I get a sense that some of you may have been in a situation with someone where you may have felt that they weren't giving you enough. They weren't offering you enough. For others of you, I get a sense of you may have been feeling quite depressed. You may have been feeling quite down, unhappy about a relationship. Some of you could be in an existing relationship or connection with someone, and you may have felt that, you know, no matter what this person did, you just wasn't aligning with it. You know, there was a great sense of unhappiness. And maybe for some of you, you may have been trying to figure out ways in which you can exit this actual connection. And I get a sense that when you were in that energy, this person tried even harder. Some of you could have been connecting with a Piscean or a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars or Venus. There was a lot of unhappiness in a connection I'm feeling. And also for my singles, I'm getting a sense that if you were single, you did have a lot of offers, but you wasn't paying attention to the offers that were presented to you. You wasn't interested. Or B, you may have felt that, you know, you weren't aligning with the people that were trying to make advances at you, right? You may have felt to yourself, is this all that there is out there? You know, why can't I meet my match? Why can't I meet the one for me? I'm not interested in these type of people, is what I'm getting here. I'm getting a great sense of sadness and, you know, disappointment in a situation. For some of you, you could have been connecting with someone that, you know, you felt that was quite depressed. You may have felt that this person was shut off from the relationship. Even if they were with you, you may have felt that they're physically with you, but emotionally distant, is what I'm getting. I'm also getting a sense that there's something to do with alcohol here. Maybe you may have been in a connection with someone, or you may have felt that this person had alcohol issues, is what I'm getting, which was leading to them being depressed. You may have felt that you had to try and find ways to make this person happy, and you may have felt that the only thing that makes this person happy is alcohol. For others of you, I feel as though you may have had some sort of addictions or alcohol issues, or you may have been trying to heal yourself from these addictions. There's something about trying to release, going through some sort of depression, going through some sort of trying to have some sort of renewal. Some of you may have went into rehab, is what I'm getting, to try and purge an addiction from your system, is what I'm getting. But I'm getting a great sense of sadness and isolation in the past. So some of you may have been single, and maybe single by choice, not wanting to be in a connection with anyone, not wanting to be in a relationship with anyone, just in this space of trying to heal, is what I'm getting. Let's see what's happening for you in the now, Capricorn. So we have the Judgment card. Now, in the now, you know, the Judgment card to me always speaks of, this is my karmatic card, this is my karma card, but I feel like you're really, some of you could be thinking about your family, some of you could be thinking about your children, right? Some of you could be, you know, really trying to understand a situation, you know, moving forward. Because I get a sense for some of you, you are single. And for some of you, because going back to the Four of Cups, some of you may have isolated yourself from friends and family, or maybe family. Maybe you've got children, maybe you've got a wife, maybe you've got a husband, right? And I feel like in the now, you may feel like you're at some sort of crossroads. You may feel like you're waiting for answers from the universe, from God, or whoever you believe in, to guide you into the right direction where you feel that you should walk down, right? But there's something about you being in some sort of cycle now that you want to break free from, is what I'm getting. Now, some of you may have been isolated from your family, and you may feel like in the now, I have to try and find a way of getting back to my family, right? It's some sort of karmatic tie that you have, and we all have karmatic ties with people, whether it's our friends, our family, our children, our pets even, right? But I get a sense that there's something that is really hitting home to you, Capricorn. There's something, because this is my Pluto card, right? And Pluto is all about, regeneration, breaking down the old to rebuild the new. So maybe, excuse me, for some of you, you have left a home, or you want to return to a family, your wife, your children is what I'm getting. Or you may be feeling to yourself that you want to have your own children. You want to go out there now. You want to find a partner. You want to start a family. Some of you could be going through some sort of Saturn return, or even if you're not going through your Saturn return, you could be having some sort of Saturn transit. You could have, Saturn transit in your Venus. You may have Venus in Capricorn for some of you. You may have Mars in Capricorn. You may have your moon in Capricorn, or your sun. And definitely, Saturn is transiting those planets. We have Pluto in Capricorn. We have Saturn in Capricorn. We even have Jupiter in Capricorn. And I'm getting a sense that, with all these planets that are conjunct or in the same sign, because they may not be in the same degrees as yet, but they are in the same sign, it's really making you look at your life differently. It's making you feel to yourself, for some of you, that, I need to make a change, right? Maybe for some of you, I need to get rid of old way of being. I need to get rid of a toxic way of being. I need to, because I get a sense for some of you that you may have been single in the past because you may have felt that you didn't need anyone. I've got me, myself, and I've got, for some of you, there may have been a situation with an addiction problem that you may have had with, I'm trying to say this very delicately, because I don't want to upset anyone, but this is what I'm picking up from the cards. You may have felt to yourself that I don't need anyone, I've got my drink, I've got myself, right? But now it's like, for some of you, it's almost like you realize that I need to shed an old way of being. There are things that I want to attain in life, and being stuck in the old cycle of the way I was living, of how I was living, is not going to gain me the abundance that I wish to seek. So I feel like in the now, you may feel like you're at some sort of crossroads. For some of you, you may want to return back to family. You may want to return back to your children, your spouse, your partner, right? For others of you, I get a sense of, you wanting a family, you wanting to settle down now, is what I'm getting. You're really thinking about your life as a whole, as we all are anyway, but during this time, but I'm getting a sense for you. So what may block you in the month of March 2020, Capricorn, is yourself. Look, we've got the Devil card here. So what may block you is addictions, right? Some of you, I feel like this is strongly saying to me, some of you have a Capricorn rising, but this is strongly saying to me that there is some sort of alcohol or addiction problems, right? That you could be either going through or you've overcome. And this is saying that, this will block you from what you want to attain in life, your abundance, the love that you seek, right? And for some of you, you may have realized in the past that it was blocking you from gaining what you wanted, but you may not have known how to get yourself out of some sort of cycle, is what I'm getting here. And it could also be yeah, I'm picking up more strongly some sort of addiction. And it could also be, you may have been connecting with someone that had an addiction. You know, please take what resonates. You may have been connecting with someone that had an alcohol addiction or a drug addiction. And this could have been a spouse, this could have been a partner. And this is saying for some of you that what's blocking you, what may block you in the month of March, is if you return to this person whilst they're still going through their issues with addiction. And for others of you, this is saying that if you go back, because I feel for some of you, you may have released these patterns that you had before. And this is saying in the month of March, if you go back to these patterns, this old way of being, or if you go back to this person whilst they're still dealing with their addictions, then it's going to cause a lot of blockages in the way, is what I'm getting. Because I see that in the now, you're thinking of how you can move forward, how you can gain that abundance, how you can transform yourself, is what I'm getting. Now let's take a look at what may help you in the month of March 2020. So we have the Two of Cups. So there's definitely a soulmate around you, Capricorn. It could be a Leo, or it could be a Cancer, or it could be a Pisces, right? Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, or Venus. And for some of you, you may be isolating yourself from, because you may feel to yourself that you're not ready yet. There's something to do with you feeling that you're not ready yet, right? But this is saying to me that what may help you is connecting with others. Some of you are isolating yourself. So this is saying that you may need to connect with this soulmate, right? For some of you, you are still in a relationship with this person, but it could be a toxic relationship. For others of you, I'm getting a sense, I'm speaking to 4 different groups of you here. I'm getting a sense that you could be in a relationship with someone, but you may feel unsatisfied within that relationship. And this person may feel like they keep giving and giving and giving, and you are not receptive to what they have to offer, right? And this could, you know, like I said, for some of you, you're going through your Saturn return. So you're at some sort of crossroads of like, do I want to settle down with this person, or do I want to go it alone, right? And this is also saying that this relationship could be quite toxic, because there could be a lot of arguments. This person may say to you, look, you don't appreciate me, or you could be saying this to the other person, you don't appreciate me. And this, for those that resonate with that story, this is saying that's going to block any sort of forward movement. This is saying that connecting with your partner emotionally and spiritually, because I do feel that you and your partner have some sort of spiritual connection. You may have met this person during August, maybe last year for some of you, or maybe, you know, Pisces season or Cancer season, but there's a telepathic connection that you have with an individual that you may have been isolating yourself from. And for some of you, you've been isolating yourself from this person because of some sort of toxic ways, destructive ways that you're trying to rid yourself of. But you are aware that this is a spiritual connection. But it's saying what will help you is coming together with this individual, maybe speaking your truth. And even if you don't feel ready yet to come forth towards this person, you and this person share a telepathic bond, so they can read you and you can read them. So keep that line of communication open, whether telepathically or physically, you know. This is also saying that, yeah, we've got the Moon card. What will help you is not to have fear, because the Moon card does speak about fear. Some of you could be really agonizing over, you know, how to make some sort of forward movement with your life, how to attain that family that you want, how to attain that love partner that you seek, how to go back to a family member or go back to your family members, right? And this is saying not to be trapped in fear, because I'm looking at the 2 castles here. And again, I feel like you're at some sort of crossroads. I also feel that for some of you, you are involved in some sort of deep spiritual connection with another person. And this is speaking to me about telepathic bonds, telepathic communication, I should say, and keeping that telepathic line of communication open, even if you don't feel comfortable to see this person in the physical as yet. But this is saying to me that this person could help you somehow, maybe expressing, because, you know, the Moon card to me, you know, the Moon is all about emotions, and the 2 of Cups to me is the soulmate card, but it also speaks about emotions to me. So this is saying that you may need to reveal your emotions to this Piscean individual, or this Leo individual, or Cancer individual, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, or Venus. Because there could be a fear here. And for some of you, you may have been shutting this person off. Because you're going through a transition, and you may not know how to communicate to this person. You may not know what you want in this, in this time right now. But this is saying that it's okay to feel the way you do, but let the other person know. For others of you, I feel like this is saying be open and receptive to love, because there is a soulmate that is waiting to come in to connect with you, is what I'm getting. Don't be in fear. Don't isolate yourself either, is what I'm getting here. This will help you in the month of March 2020. Also pay attention to your dreams, is what I'm getting with the Moon card. Pay attention to your intuition also. We also have the release card. This is indicating to me that there is something that you need to release. And I feel like some of you have been purging, because I'm looking at the Moon card and there's tears coming out of the Moon. And this is saying that what will help you in the month of March is to release what no longer serves you, is to release the old way of being. Okay, we're going to take a look in the book to get more of a detailed, accurate answer for the release card. My sister Nikki K bought me this book and I'm absolutely in love with it. Okay. I feel like with the release card, even looking at it, I just feel like it's basically saying to release what no longer serves you. Maybe for some of you, you may have been going through some sort of healing and transition, especially after the full moon we had in Virgo, right? You want to be more practical. You want to be more diligent. You want to really take care of yourself, take care of your health. Remember, Virgo rules the 6th house. 6th house is about serving others, taking care of. Now you're turning that inward, taking care of yourself, releasing toxic ways of being, things that don't, resonate with you anymore. Is what I'm getting with the release card. And maybe release holding back from a love partner. Maybe release holding back your emotions from a situation, from a person, about how you feel inside. Let's take a look. It says, I can no longer keep your secrets. Okay. The legend Nikita cuts through the graveyard as she rushes home in the wind and rain. She is terrified when shadow grey storm appears and speaks in her own voice, repeating painful things she has said to herself and others. It's all your fault. I'll never forgive any of you. As she listens in the rain to her own words, she learns it is she who has been making herself miserable. She leaves the graveyard with a changed heart, ready to forgive herself and others. Inspiration. This is about personal responsibility and release of blame. It's time to clear the dirt and move on. You cannot move forward while you continue to hide. And that's the main theme I feel for you, Capricorn. There's a lot of hiding going on, I feel, especially with the 4 of Cups. Some of you have isolated yourself from others, right? And this is saying that you need to come out of isolation. You need to speak your truth. Okay. Okay. So, personal inquiry. This indicates healing family or of origin issues. Am I ready to face my past and let go? Again, some of you are hiding from family, wanting to be alone, hiding from the truth of how you really feel as well. Key ideas: release, dwelling on past, righteous anger, changing consciousness, judgment day, seeing clearly, judgment day. Remember what it said with the judgment card. It's all tying in one. I feel that you're at some sort of crossroads here. Seeing clearly, hidden truth, great discovery. Keywords: healing, remission, interrogation. You see, it all ties in one. The next card we have is impatience. Okay, so this is saying to take your time. For me, with the impatience card, and it's blue, throat chakra, don't rush when you speak, right? There is something that I feel that you could be holding, there's some sort of truth that you need to speak to someone. Maybe for some of you, you need to tell someone that you don't want to be with them anymore. Maybe for others of you, you need to tell someone how you really feel, in terms of, I do like you, I do love you, but this is the situation. This is what I'm going through. I'm at a crossroads where I'm quite confused. I don't really know what I want, right? Give me time. Even if it's a situation whereby you feel that you need time, you need to speak that truth. Some of you may want to return back to family, like your family, your wife, your spouse, your wife, your husband. Okay. But with the impatience card, I get a sense that there's a level of maybe feeling trapped in the throat in order to express that. I'm having some sort of impatience to get the words out, is what I'm seeing here. And this is saying to me that you need to, I wouldn't want to rush you with what I'm saying, but I'm saying that there could be a cycle of when this truth needs to be spoken, and it could be now, is what I'm getting. We can look in the book to see more of what the impatience cards entail, but I feel like I've already covered it, but we can still see. It says, if I don't take care of it, it will never happen. Ethan grows impatient, waiting for dawn, so he buys a used moon. Once it is in the sky, he steps back to see its handiwork. The moon will not stay in place unless he holds the cord. Sky God assures him that dawn will come when he lets go, but Ethan is fearful and grips onto the cord until he falls asleep and releases it. When he awakens, dawn has come and the radiant light in the sky is blocked only by the used moon. Inspiration. Now is not the time to make a rush decision. You have made your needs known, now leave it alone. You may block something wonderful from coming to you if you are hasty. Personal inquiry. Am I jumping the gun? If I'm honest with myself, am I forcing something? Key ideas. Thinking, being exhausted by your efforts, success through patience. Keywords, unfolding, revelation, success. So from what I'm getting here, Capricorn, is once you make this revelation, once you speak your truth in a situation, you will be guaranteed success. The outcome will be successful. You may find that this person is in agreement with you, or you may find that a situation wasn't as bad as you thought or predicted it will be, but you just need to speak your truth. Some of you may feel like you need time away right now, right? Some of you may feel like I need to speak to somebody about some sort of addictions or whatever the case may be. Some of you may, want to speak to a love partner and say, look, I'm not happy in this situation because, I feel like this addiction or whatever the case may be is taking over our life, taking over the relationship. It's hindering the relationship from progressing. And you may find that the person says, I agree too. What can we do to make it better? How can we get help? Is what I'm getting here. Now let's take a look at the outcome. And we have the 5 of Rods. Now the 5 of Rods to me speaks of, conflict. Okay. So there could be a bit of disagreement here. I'm not going to lie from what I see here. But there could also be, some sort of competition. Something's going to occur towards the ending of March. That's when we move into Aries season. So towards the end of Aries season, I feel like there may be an internal conflict with yourself. You may be battling with yourself in order to achieve a goal, in order to overcome something. I also feel like you could be for some of you that are single, this could also represent that a lot of people will be vying for your attention. There will be a lot of competition, because I get a sense that for some of you, you weren't interested in what competition was out there. And I feel like the theme will continue, is what I'm getting. Now, I'm going to take a look into what your existing person may be feeling and thinking about you in the now for March 2020. Okay. What is Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus's person thinking and feeling about them in the month of March 2020, please? Okay, so we have the Fool card. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius. I feel like for some of you, you've isolated yourself from an individual or individuals. And I feel like this person is thinking more of, you know, making their own way and, you know, going their own separate way, because it could have been some time. You may have distanced yourself from this person since January for some of you, or February. And this person is thinking about, you know, going their separate ways as well. They're in the energies of the Fool. The Fool is a very independent individual, very detached, can be quite aloof. And I get a sense that this person is looking up, you know, is thinking about a new beginning elsewhere now. It's almost like they come to the realization that, you know, things have ended, or whatever I've invested in this situation is not going anywhere. So, you know, Capricorn wants to do their own thing. So I'm left with no choice but to do my own thing, is what I'm getting here. Let's see. Okay. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus. What is Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus's person thinking and feeling about Capricorn in the month of March 2020, please? Okay. Whew. Too much has dropped out, but you know what? I'll just use them. Okay, so we have the Ace of Rods. So this person is thinking about, you know, a new beginning elsewhere, right? Could be connecting with a Sagittarius, Leo or Aries. But this person is thinking about finding their own way. This person is quite torn, I feel. On one hand, they're feeling that they need to leave the situation with you. On another hand, they want a new beginning with you because they're drawn to some sort of passion that you both share, right? But, you know, for some of you, this person doesn't want to leave the connection, doesn't want to leave the situation. They still want to work on the situation. They still want a new beginning. But I'm also getting a sense that for some of you, they're a bit torn between the two. Should I leave? Should I stay? For others of you, this person is walking away from even the thought of a new beginning with you. And we have the Emperor card. You could be connecting with an Aries. And I feel like with the Emperor card, this person will be standing in their power. This person's going to be quite rigid, I feel, right? For others of you, and when I say rigid, I feel like if this person is going to be in the energies of the Fool, they're going to be sticking to their guns. Like, I'm going my way. I don't want, you know, I don't want to waste any more time, is what I'm getting. If you want to offer me something, it has to be something stable. You have to be in the energies of the Emperor. This is what this person feels like. If you want to get back with them, then it has to be something serious. It has to be something traditional. They don't want to go through it all with you. They want something brand new. They want a new opportunity. And until then, I'm willing to walk away. I'm willing to go my own way. For others of you, this person feels like you should both create something new. They want to have that commitment with you. Okay. They want to have something stable with you. They want, you know, the situation between yourself and them to be serious now, is what I'm getting. Let's see what actions your person will take for you in the month of March 2020. What is the actions for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus's person going to be for them in the month of March 2020? Actions for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus's person in regards to Capricorn for March 2020, please. Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. So again, this person could be connecting with a Virgo, or you may have Virgo in your chart. This person is not thinking about investing any more into this connection. I'm almost getting the sense that this person feels like the situation is over. It's done. I've done everything I could possibly do. I've overextended myself. You know, I wasn't getting anywhere. You know, it's almost like they feel like you're not interested, so they're going to take their self away. They are standing in their power, Emperor card, and they are going to do what's right for them. We also have the Knight of Wands. So this person is trying to shun away. Yes, they do have passion for you, but they're trying to shun away the passion that they have for you. They don't want to extend themselves in that way anymore. They're trying to shut off the passion for you. Their thoughts and feelings is that I'm not going to be passionate towards Capricorn anymore. Although it's still there, I'm getting a sense. I'm not going to you know, work towards a partnership. I feel like in the past, this person may have been investing so much into this partnership, which only led them to feel depleted. For others of you, this person may feel that you feel this way, that you want to go your own way. You don't, want to start anything. They may feel like you want to, be single. You want to be in the energies of the Fool. They understand and they feel that there is a passionate connection that you feel towards them, but they feel that you're being quite rigid and controlled, right? They also feel that you don't want to invest anymore. They don't feel that you're going to extend yourself towards them, right? Please take what resonates, Capricorn. And they feel that you will not make a move towards them. You may not want to ignite something with them anymore, with the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Let's see what else we've got. Last card, please. What actions will Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus person take towards Capricorn in the month of March 2020, please? Okay, so we've got the Chariot card. So this person is thinking about taking action. I mentioned before, this person's quite conflicted, not knowing what to do, right? Because for some of you, this person feels as though they can't read you because they've been trying to offer you some sort of love, or you may feel like you've been trying to offer them some sort of love and something wasn't reciprocated here. But the actions that this person's going to take towards you could be a Cancerian, a Sagittarius, a Virgo, or an Aries or a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars or Venus. They do want forward movement with you. They do want a commitment with you. Okay, but I'm getting a sense here that this person's feeling that they don't want to rush you into anything, because they feel like if they rush you into anything, if they offer you anything, it may make you scared. You may leave because you may be in the energies of the Fool. They may feel like, I can't, allow Capricorn to know how they make me feel sexually, or I can't. I get a sense this person doesn't want you to know that they still have feelings for you, because they feel like if you know, it will scare you and you may run away, right? But their intentions is to have something stable with you and is to, work towards that. There could be some sort of difference with yourself and this person, different cultural backgrounds, different religions, etc. But this person, although they will act as though they don't care, is what I'm trying to get, they're still going to low key try and get you back. Their intentions is to get you back and have something stable with you, especially towards the ending of March 2020. So Capricorn, that's what I have for you. I will speak to you guys soon. Please take care of yourself. Peace out.